Asma is a village girl of converse Muslim family. She is waiting for her SSC result. She dreams to read in college and will become a teacher in future. Her parents don't like it, but Asma is determined to reach her goal. Her cousin Mr. Habib assured her to help her if her present did not agree to continue her studies. After a few weeks, her result came out and he was successful in his her exam. Her cousin, who was a teacher, became very happy at the brilliant result, but her parents disagreed to continue her studies. They wanted to marry her off at an early age, but Asma wanted to continue her studies. The teacher and her cousin meet all her educational expenses. Asma got admitted into a reputed college in the Upazila headquarters. She passed the SSC examination successfully. After 2 years, she got BA degree. After obtaining BA degree, she completed BEd degree. Then she joined in her village high school as an assistant teacher. She changed the poor condition for her family. She became a famous teacher in her late life. So early marriage must be banned. Female education must be encouraged. We badly need an educated female society to change our lot. मेरी कमी ये दुनिया बनाने लो मेरी कमी ये दुनिया बनाने सदियों मेरा है अगर जिद्दोर ज़ोर करना मेरी कमी ये दुनिया मनाने न बसे तू Twitch in Iran shows my also. अगर मेरी कमी अगर सिदार रखना मेरी कमी चाहने वाले लौट कर रोया क्यों नहीं मैं बोल कर तू आया क्यों नहीं कोई वादा तूने फिर क्यों नहीं जाऊंगा मैं बोल कर तू आया क्यों नहीं जो रख लूं कभी जो रख लूं मेरी कमी मैं अगर जो रख लूं कभी जो रख लूं कभी मेरी कमी मैं अगर सुधर सोच मैं फिर भी तुमको चाहूँगा 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 मैं Sheikh Sadi was a great preacher in Iran. He used to lead a very simple life. Once on his way to the court of the king of Iran, he took shelter in a nobleman's house for a night. He was then in very simple dress. The servants of that house took him for an ordinary man. They did not care for his comfort at all. They gave him very simple food. Sadi felt very sad but did not tell anything to anybody and somehow passed the night. In the morning they started for the court. He reached the court and stayed there for some days. On his way back home, he again took shelter in the nobleman's house. This time he was each rich clothes. The nobleman took him to be an elite one as he noticed him in gorgeous dress. The nobleman welcomed him very cordially and showed him much respect. After some time, B. the servant came with rich food for him. Sadi understood the reason why he was treated so nicely, so he decided to teach him a good lesson. When he sat down to eat, strange things happened. Instead of eating the delicious food, he began to put them into the pockets. The nobleman, as well as his servants, was surprised at this. Nobleman asked politely, "What are you doing, sir?" Shadi replied, "I am doing the right thing. Some days ago, when I came to your home in plain dress, nobody cared for my comfort. Now I am in gorgeous dress and all of you are showing respect to me and serving rich food. I think it is not I but my dress which has earned this food, so I am putting them into my pockets. Hearing this, the nobleman understood his fault. He was very much ashamed and begged Sadi's pardon. আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম আমরা, আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম। গ্রামের নৌজোয়ান হিন্দু মুসলমান মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম আমরা, মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম। আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম। গ্রামের নৌজোয়ান হিন্দু মুসলমান মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম আমরা, মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম। Once upon a time, there lived a very clever fox. He lived in a jungle. One day, when the fox was walking through the jungle, he fell into a trap. He landed on his tail. When he got out of the trap, he left his tail behind without his tail. The fox looked very strange. He felt sad and ashamed too. So he threw out a cunning plan. He called all the foxes in a meeting. When all the foxes came, he told them all that they did not need any tail. According to him, the tail was not only useless but also ugly. So he asked all the foxes to cut their nails. Then an old clever fox realized his trick. He revealed his trick to other foxes. Then the tails fox ran away. There was a farmer in a village. His condition was moderately well. The farmer had a pet dog. He loved with his dog very much. Every day he fed it to its heart content. On the other hand, the dog also liked its master very much. Anyway, it was very faithful to him. One night a fox secretly entered the cattle shed of his master and snatched a kid from it. The dog ran after the fox and managed to save the kid alive. The master was waked by the breaking sound of the dog and became happy to see the kid rescued by the dog. Moreover, it was so useful to him that no thief could come to his house. The dog was hostile towards the strangers, thus it proved useful to him. গ্রামের নৌজোয়ান হিন্দু মুসলমান মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম আমরা, মিলিয়া বাউলা গান আর মুর্শিদি গাইতাম। আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম আমরা, আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম, আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম আমরা, আগে কি সুন্দর দিন কাটাইতাম। King Solomon was the wisest man of his time. His famous spread far and wide. Once the Queen of Sheba came to test his wisdom. Then she brought two garlands of rose and asked the take and the natural one of them. Solomon rose for some time. It was very difficult to identify the real rose. Just then he saw some bees humming outside the window. King Solomon told his men to open the window. Then the bees come in and sit on the garland of real flowers. The king then pointed to the garland. The queen of Sheba was greatly flattered at his wisdom. She said, "May God grant you long life. You are really Solomon the wise." Once there lived a poor woodcutter. He was very honest and used to earn his livelihood by cutting wood and selling them in the market. One day, while cutting wood by a river, his axe slipped and fell into the river. He saw mushrooms and began to cry. He was very poor and he had not the money to buy another axe. He was thinking what to do. He was very depressed and blaming his lot. Suddenly, he heard a voice and saw a fairy before him. The fairy asked him why he was crying. He told her everything. The fairy took pity on him. She went into the river and came back with a golden axe. She asked the woodcutter if it was his axe. The woodcutter replied in the negative. She then again went into the water and returned with a silver one. This time also the woodcutter refused to take it. Finally, she bought the eggs of the woodcutter from the water. The woodcutter was delighted to get back his iron eggs. The fairy became very pleased with the woodcutter at his honesty and gave him the two valuable axes as reward. Honesty is thus always rewarded.
Gesin bagus ge sumke ge leda asilo. Kazo dar kata. জোতা চুরি হইলে মসজিদের মাইক দিয়ে সঙ্গা চুরি হইলে মসজিদের মাইক একটা দিয়ে
Once a dog found a piece of bone. He was eating it sitting under a tree. There sat a crow on the tree. It wished to take away the bone from the dog. Sitting on the bench of a tree, the crow was watching the dog trying to piece the meat from the bone. He had a desire to have it from the dog by adopting a tree. Then he came near the dog and tried to make friendship with him, but the dog got furious when he saw the crow near him. The crow tried to console him with sweet words. He told him that he should bring some salt from the nearby house to make the bone tasty. They assured him that he would remain vigilant till he came back. The dog could not believe him as the crow was not very trustworthy, since the crow persisted on. Finally, the dog agreed to do this. Besides, he also wanted to make his food for more tasty. Then he decided to go, keeping the bone under the supervision of the crow. As soon as the dog moved a few yards from the crow, he took the bone in his beak and flew away. The dog saw the crow flying far away with his favorite bone. So it is said that look before you sleep. So guys, good for your watching, and that's now I'm ending this gameplay. Okay guys, now let's you see in next live. Okay guys, goodbye. Thanks for your watching.